Hi, Internet. Welcome to my stream. This is my futile attempt to fill the deep hole of despair in my soul. My name's Phil
P-H-I-L.
Oh, God
Phil.
damn it. God
Fill
damn
a
it.
hole of despair.
Fuck you.
Also feudal, F-E-U-D-A-L, because of the power structures. And
Well, that's accurate. But Austin, fuck you. My name is Phil Kohler. I'm being joined by my good friend / enemies, Austin Walker.
Hey.
And Janine Hawkins.
hi.
And a very special guest, my little sister, Rachel Kohler.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for joining us, Rachel. I hate you.
Wow.
Jeez.
And I think we should just start off with that.
Yeah.
Save something for Act 2.
Okay, fine. We're gonna play some really dumb game later that Austin's pretty excited about. But in the meantime, I thought we would get started with some Papers, Please, because I felt like playing some Papers, Please, and it's been a long fucking time, so I'm gonna just start at the beginning.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought that would be a nice chill game to get started. Chill, sort of game to get started with.
Nice chill game.
Well, we get ready to play this bad game and also introduce my sister to the wonderful world of streaming.
Rachel, are you familiar with Papers, Please?
I am somewhat. I've watched streams of it,
Okay.
and I tried to play it once, but I don't have a mouse for my laptop, and
That'd be
my
a problem.
trackpad is really fucked up.
Yeah.
So it didn't really work.
Well, that's okay, though. I think that just helps simulate the bureaucracy, the failure of bureaucracy in the Soviet bloc.
Yeah, that sounds right.
With Papers,
Keith in the
Please.
chat says that he hasn't seen even a second of this game. What is wrong with
Oh,
him?
really?
I don't think he... I think
What are
he's
the
just
rules
saying
right
that
now?
to make
Hold
you
on.
upset. I think he's
Entrants
just...
must have a passport. They have to be Arstotzkan citizens. So this guy is.
Wait, are you starting from the beginning?
Yeah, I
started
just
from
I
the
just threw it in the beginning.
Didn't... We streamed a bunch of this, didn't
We
we?
did.
Mhm.
I didn't
It's
imagine
just-
that wasn't a beautiful
No.
fever dream.
No, that happened. That's probably going up soonish. But I just going up on YouTube. That is
Wait,
soonish.
why are you denying him?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm only starting from the beginning though because I have not played this game at all since we streamed it.
Okay.
Yeah, Keith, what are you doing? You should play this game.
It's a good game.
Magressa says it's chill because you can't afford the heat, and yeah, that's yep.
Great.
Okay, Impor, this person, nothing. Get out.
Yeah, go away.
Arstotska for Arstotskans. How do you feel about Arstotska, Rachel?
What?
How do you feel about Arstotska?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
Eh.
What?
Is that a response? Can that be my response?
No,
No,
get the
no,
fuck out.
no.
What do you...
No, you have
That's not a
control.
good response. They're listening.
They're always listening.
Pants on Fire 10, also never seen this game. I mean, I'm glad I'm introducing it to some people.
Right. Not that Keith, though. That guy. He can go fuck right off.
I mean, it's Keith's job to see... I mean, not literally his job, but literally his job to see this stuff. All right, I need to get reacquainted here with everything that's going on.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, this all looks in order, I think. Oh my god, I clicked out of the game. Oh,
No, no. What? Wait. Oh, right. Nudity. Right.
What?
You didn't see that?
I just like it. Just sounds like Austin's just remembered that nudity is a thing that
It's a
exists,
thing in the world.
and he's like, "Yeah, I love that shit."
Huh. Oh, yeah. Nudity. Phil was just on the options screen for a brief
Great.
second, and
Right,
those
right.
options. Was
The guy just walks up and says it was a mistake to open.
I mean,
That probably doesn't mean anything. Right?
this guy's
That
got a
guy's
solid
Santa.
beard. Look at this guy.
Santa.
Can I? Okay.
So far, it's been an uneventful day.
This is pretty good. Everything's going fine. Yeah, I think we're gonna do okay at this new job. You know,
Yeah. Finally
we get
made
to
it.
tell Republicans to fuck off, which I'm a fan
Fucking
of.
Republicans. Listen.
Didn't even get me started on
Keith is
Republic.
killing me.
Me too.
I know a ton about the game. I just haven't seen any video of it.
You can play it. You can
Or
go.
played it.
You
Yeah,
can play it.
I know. Look, I know a lot about basketball. I've read all these basketball
I haven't
books.
seen it, but
I'm going to, I'm going to challenge Michael Jordan to a ball off. I think that's what they call it.
Kelsey R in the chat says there's something hypnotizing about this game. You get into a zone. Yeah, I absolutely agree. We got $20 after rent, food, and heat. We're doing pretty good.
and that's 20 Arstotzkan dollars. That's a real dollar. It's
Living
not like
large.
a Republican dollar. You know?
Do you have heat where you are, Rachel?
Yes.
How do you afford that?
Mostly I sell drugs.
Oh,
Oh,
all right. Well, glory to our Statska.
nothing wrong with a little pharmacy. Pharmaceutical work. It's
It's all
good.
very legal.
From today,
An
foreigners with a
American
valid passport are
enterprise.
permitted to enter.
It's weird how far the law swung there. It went from like only Arstotzkan to like, anybody can come in.
Sure, whatever. Whoever wants to join us. All right, I think I understand all this stuff. I think I remember all of this.
Yeah, John Nugent in the chat. John, don't, buddy.
What's up?
Buddy, he linked some fan art
Of
to this
what?
game.
Of this? Oh,
Yeah,
It's a My Little Pony original pony.
Cherry DJ.
Um,
It says here or maybe the artist is
As-
Cherry DJ.
I think the pony's probably Cherry DJ too because it's got that red hair.
The cherry hair, yeah.
I feel like it's a.
And she is not having a good time as this border guard. Let me tell you, she looks kind of upset. She
Sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Ponies
good
are-
art in the background there. Good poster. What's going on there?
The
Less good
second one is way
foreground.
better.
I don't know.
Here we go.
Oh
Although,
Jesus!
does that pony have like a 5 o'clock shadow or what's happening there?
That was like a Hannibal mask, just like on the face.
Oh, maybe.
Rah rah rah. That was the sound of a Hannibal pony. Dr. Derp says, "Oh, is it Fan Art Friday? Where's my DeviantArt password?"
Seer is talking about, it looks like Seer and Tolvar are talking about Papers, Please, Mario.
I'm shocked that doesn't exist yet.
That seems like a thing that should exist.
Thank God this computer says that fanfiction.net is not a safe site to go to.
Although, to be fair, your computer says that about all sites right now.
It didn't say that about DeviantArt. It's totally cool with
Wow.
DeviantArt.
It done goofed, let me tell you.
A little bit.
I think this is all legit. I don't like letting people in. Not
I know.
It doesn't make me comfortable, but
Yeah. You mean like into your heart, right?
yes,
don't
that's
let
what
it-
I was talking about. I get very uncomfortable.
You don't have to tell me about it. I know all too well.
You have no idea.
Don't embarrass him.
It's getting started. Rachel, tell all of us, but me in particular, because I don't know shit about you. What's your experience with video games? Do you like video games? Oh, look at this.
Well,
Pink Vice. Yeah.
growing up, I wasn't allowed to play video games because they were all your consoles.
That sounds right. Yeah, that checks out.
So I really like watching people play video games, but I'm not super into playing them usually, with a few exceptions.
What exceptions?
Sims 3, and I would like to play Papers, Please. I just don't have a mouse yet.
You don't have a mouse?
For my laptop.
Yo, you should get a mouse. What are you
Yes.
doing?
I know. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Oh, something bad's going down.
Mostly Sims 3, though, is what I play, which is...
Oh, that guy got. That's. Uh oh.
Oh boy.
His leg isn't on him anymore.
Mm,
It's not. Anyway, Sims 3 is really good. I'm a big proponent.
yeah, I
I'm
really
a big fan. I've like found myself defending it a lot lately to people who, I think a lot of people who like the sorts of games that I like, which are like really systems driven, like, people who love games where like the systems interact in an interesting way, and then a story comes out of that.
Yeah.
And normally, what they mean is like, oh, a grenade rolled down a hill, and then a jeep went by, and then there was an explosion, and no one scripted that event, and it just happened. Well, guess what? Sims 3 is just that, and in way more interesting ways. So more people should try that game out. And like, also, you get to make cool houses and make ridiculous stories of your own and great characters. I'm a big fan.
For a little while, I was doing a thing where I had recreated Downton Abbey in The Sims, and was writing about
Yes,
it,
yes.
week
For
by
money?
week. For money. Not a lot of money, but for
Not a
enough
lot,
money
that's
to
not-
make it great. And that would have gone some really good places if The Sims hadn't done the thing The Sims does, where everything breaks because I put a lot of mods in it. It was fun.
What kind of mods were you using for that?
I put in a lot of like hair and skin and clothing and new careers and like new decor objects, and I mod The Sims in a really aggressive and dangerous way.
I had to reinstall because I had too much extra
Yeah.
content added on.
If it's the worst if you're playing it on Mac too. It's
Yeah.
not good. I was having serious problems with it, and then I installed it in Boot Camp, and just all of those problems went away for a little while, and that was really nice.
Yeah.
And now they're back.
Well, the thing happened where everything broke, and I don't know what went wrong there,
Right.
but
Was that a time with the butlers, or is this a new time?
that was a sign that something had gone wrong. There were just suddenly endless butlers showing up. Like every 5 minutes, a new butler would show up.
That sounds great. That sounds perfect.
There were just hundreds of butlers.
That sounds like the
outside.
best life.
That does sound like Downton Abbey to me, as far as I understand it. I
And
mean,
that's
Yeah.
when I knew something was wrong.
your phrasing of that made it sound a little bit like a penthouse letter.
Yeah.
I never thought this would happen to me. Thousands of butlers, one after another.
And then I had this problem where Anna's arms turned all red and yellow. Like she was wearing rubber gloves on the lower parts of her arms, and the top parts of her arms had no skin.
Oh.
Cool.
And then there was this thing where all the men would put on really heavy makeup when they took a bath.
Oh, I do that.
I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
That's
Just
a thing.
childhood with Phil.
Kelsey says, I don't know how Phil's playing and talking at the same time. The trick is that I'm playing poorly.
Right.
And also
So-
playing the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, that too, but still.
So first, John Nugent linked the best thing from DeviantArt, which is Papers, Please furry commission furry commissions in the graphical style of Papers, Please, where you can get your character modded or like a thing of the art of your character's passport, and you like showing up at the border as your persona. And
Oh, God.
That costs $1. For $10, you can be from any country, even countries not in the game. The opposite of that little bit of joyous information is what ZTI in the chat just said, which is...
Wait, hang on. Are those pictures terrible? Because $1 is really cheap.
Do you know what these pictures
Was it
are
just the
terrible,
passport,
huh?
though?
No, it's like that
Like
whole little
just
screen.
text?
You
Oh.
can click it in the chat.
Good friend Ali asks, who's the special guest? Special guest,
Oh.
who are you?
I'm Phil's sister, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
I
Welcome to the
smile a
stream.
lot whenever you say that. It's like... I'm really happy. Phil, it's
Oh.
nice that you're showing
Tell-
the roots that you love and that you don't hate.
You don't jump to any conclusions there.
I mean, okay.
At least our friend.
That's not gonna happen.
It's our buddy, our old friend. Rachel, who are you? What's your life right now? What's your life situation? I actually haven't talked to Rachel in 6 months, so this is just like catching up.
That's not true.
Jesus.
But okay. I'm about to graduate with a liberal arts degree, so
Great.
mostly I cry a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, with you. Feel you.
Yeah. Hashtag feelings from using my old school laptop.
Oh,
Oh
Is this
no!
But-
Invalid gender.
Wait,
It was my laptop I used when I was getting my BA and my BEd. So it's just all full of like old papers.
yeah. It's tough.
It's tough.
You should just still do what I did, which is to stay in school forever. That's my plan. Just keep getting more certificates to hang on the wall to validate you, because no one else will. Anyway.
I validate you.
You try. You try, buddy.
I do what I can.
Good
It's
hustle.
not
out there,
very
champ.
much.
This is me validating your attempts to validate me.
Mhm.
It's very complicated. I like how Republia's symbol is kind of like a bear, like a little. It's like a bear with the eyes and the nose in the wrong place, but it's like a bear.
John Nugent says this game is cook served delicious, except it bums me out more, which
Yep.
is accurate. No, don't.
Allie in the chat says, and when you die, Austin, you know what's going to keep you warm? That's right, those degrees. Yep.
I mean, you don't need to be kept
Nope.
warm when you die because you're dead.
I tried really hard to get one more person. It didn't work. Well, I got $5. Oh,
Okay, but you kept the food and the heat.
ugh. What if we just don't eat for a day? Maybe.
No, that's a bad plan. You got to eat food. Dr. Derp wants to know what your take is, Phil, on Twitch Plays Pokemon.
I mean, I think it's brilliant. I love it.
Twitch plays Papers, Please.
I like how
I'd be
many
really shocked.
terrible ripoffs there are already of like other streams that are automated Pokemon playing, and then other games as well.
I think that there are a few exceptions that work.
Yeah,
But
some of them
mostly-
work and some of them are terrible.
I really like the one that takes the inputs from Twitch Plays Pokemon. Do you know about this one, Phil? It takes the direct inputs from Twitch Plays Pokemon and puts it into Twitch Plays Tetris.
Great, perfect.
So that's perfect because there's not like anybody else play. It's just all that data. I think.
Also, it's Tetris that is altered so that you can move pieces upward. So
right.
sometimes it is just the worst. The worst. It's just the worst. Because you'll have like the perfect like straight piece and it's just in the right place and it dances upward and goes to the side and then it's just.
What's going on? Anything else interesting happening? Politics.
Just in
Just
the world.
politics as a headline.
Yeah.
Okay, so they need entry permits now, not entry tickets,
Okay.
if they're foreigners. Alright.
So Rachel, what's your experience crossing borders? Have you been out of the states before?
I went to Canada once when I was 7.
Believe me, that's a different country. As
Yeah.
someone who's moved here to Canada from America, this place, ugh. Right there.
But otherwise, I have not traveled outside of the U.S.
That's confusing.
I can't tell if Phil is confused
Yeah.
with the game or this thing that you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Always the game.
Dr. Derp, please don't talk about Gang Beasts. I'm so depressed that we can't play Gang Beasts.
Me too.
What is that? Why can't we play it?
Because it only has local multiplayer.
I don't
I'm
even
serious.
know what it is.
Someone needs to invent a thing that all it does is send your key inputs to like a host. So that you could play all these freaking local multiplayer only games from a distance. That's all I want.
I think that's really hard, is the problem.
I know, I'm sure it's incredible.
Yeah, I know.
I'd rather do it badly than not be able to do it at all. That was the thing. Even if it's just constantly fucked up. I don't care. Gang
Yeah, I
Beast
agree.
is a thing where you're a little squishy man and you fight.
Yeah, it's like it has
It has
really-
a weight and a physicality that a lot of these games don't quite.
yeah, it's like a 3D. It feels in the vein of something like Nidhogg or any of the other like local co-op or local competitive games that have gotten big in the last year. But it's like it is squishy, like Janine said, and very analog. Like everything has a billion different states because it's in 3D. Because it's.
Oh my
flipping it-
God, John Nugent just says Twitch plays Gang Beast, and that would be great too.
That's a great. I agree
I'd be
completely.
really into that.
I'll link you to some video of it, Phil, and you should figure out. You should bring someone over to at least stream it because it's really good and deserves to be on the channel.
Hmm.
Um,
I have
Eric
similar
wants to-
feelings about Sumatory Dreams.
Yeah, me too. I agree with that.
That'd be really, really fun to do, but
You should add it to the list I have, Janine.
oh God,
Yeah, why not, Janine? You
I
never
like
use
that
the
list.
list.
I just don't want.
Don't like contributing to anything. Also, Phil, why'd you let that dirty foreigner in?
I don't know. Are you talking about Rachel?
Oh, yes. I'm gonna need to see some ID, Rachel. I'm gonna need to see your papers, comma, please.
Well,
Good.
okay. Hopefully I'm allowed in.
So what are your plans after you get this degree? He says, trembling in fear of what the answer might be.
I'm moving to the Twin Cities
Okay.
in June, and
Oh my God! What
Phil.
did I
to get
do?
a job. That's
Listen,
my plans.
Good plan. That is a good plan.
hopefully you
Eventually
can
I'll
do
go to
better
grad
at your
school.
job than fucking what I'm doing right now.
I hope so. Yeah, have you considered being a border guard? The U.S. government loves liberal arts degrees, right? That's
It's actually
Uh-oh.
my top choice for a job.
yeah. But not
This
the
is-
border of America, just the
Oh,
border
it's
of the
under-
Twin
okay.
Cities, right?
Yeah.
Just step on the highway and just.
You need papers to enter Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Am I? Just take it. Just get. Cause no trouble.
Oh yeah, Kelsey R and Seer in the chat are talking about the way that this game exists in the same universe as the other Lucas Pope games, like Republic of Times.
Yeah.
And the other one that I always forget the name of, where you're like an assassin.
Oh God, I have to fingerprint. Oh. Oh my God.
You mean Dishonored, Austin?
Right, Dishonored. Sorry.
Oh God. Oh God. So much work. Oh my God, what? But it said it was the same person.
Invalid name. The name was different.
Yeah, but I did the man, what are you doing?
Yeah, Seer says, Phil, wait, you need to check no known aliases.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. I blame
This is
Rachel.
Yeah, well, that seems fair.
It's pretty normal to blame me.
I like the picture you're painting of
Yeah.
of the life that you had living with
Phil
me.
doesn't let you play games. He blames everything on you.
I know.
You're just outside in the rain, looking in through the window, and he's got a Genesis controller in one hand and a Super Nintendo controller in the other hand. He's just looking up at the sky and laughing like a mad god.
Pretty much exactly what the first
That
picture in my
sounds-
childhood photo album is.
Yeah. That all sounds right.
Yeah. It's pretty accurate.
Oh, this guy looks gross. I'm not feeling this dude.
Yeah,
He's
you've got a lot of
shaved.
neck beards and like I was
Ah.
gonna say shinos.
Look at. Whoa.
What?
No,
I-
but for real, he's
His
real shiny.
forehead's all
Look at
big and
I
his.
shiny.
think that's
Look at
racist.
the portrait. Look at the portrait on his passport specifically. It's real bad. Ugh.
No, he's a creeper.
Could you guys not teach my little
He's a
sister
fucking
things like Shino?
Ghoul. He's a shino
He's
ghoul.
like 3 steps away from a gobbo.
Yeah, like, and 3 small steps.
Very small.
Like 3 gobbo-sized steps. Let's be clear, not man-sized steps.
That lady looks like every French teacher I've ever had.
Phil, I just got a text from Ben saying he's listening.
Oh god damn it! Everyone in my family is now involved in this.
Oh boy.
Well, the rent has gone up.
I'm glad we
No
just,
heat.
can't-
Okay, cool.
Well, like, you could not pay for food. You could just, you know?
Oh,
Remember, there's this guy in this episode, or in this day, Vince Lestrade. You have to arrest him.
he's wanted for murder.
He's wanted for murder.
Authorized to detain suspicious individuals. It's Lestrade. There it is. Let's keep this over here. Probably need that at some point, right?
Yeah, probably. Do you remember how we ended the last time we streamed this, Phil?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you know not to do whatever it is that was.
Sure. Let's say yes. I don't think we'll be playing for that long tonight. I want to switch over pretty quick here.
Okay.
Was that the time we touched the stuff,
I
or
think
was it
so.
the other thing?
That's not how we ended.
Okay, we did something else.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Detained. Always detain people.
Always be detaining. So talk to me about your Sims 3 adventures, Rachel. What's your current? Have you been playing lately? Also, wait, how do you play Sims 3 without a mouse?
Without
That's
a
way
mouse.
easier to play without a
Yeah,
mouse.
it's easier than you would
Okay.
think. But it would still be nice to have a mouse.
Mhm.
I just
Right.
need
You can always just
Whoops.
stop stuff when things
That's
are getting
true.
a little too
Right.
crazy.
I haven't been playing a lot recently because I have been fairly busy this semester.
Mhm.
But
Are you going to your
played-
classes?
yeah,
How are your
do you-
grades?
they're fine. I think. I mean, it's not even
It's-
spring break, so nothing's been posted.
Is it midterm season for you guys down there yet? What's
Not quite. Our
Okay.
spring break is like the second week of March, I think.
okay?
So
Oh, shit, this has been
it's coming
so
up. But I actually only have like 2 real classes because one class is pass fail, and then I'm a TA, and I have my capstone for my art history degree, which is not a real class. But
Great.
It sounds like you're taking it in stride. It sounds it's okay. It's all about right.
yeah, I only needed 1 credit.
Something
this
dumb says,
semester.
as Keith says, why doesn't Phil hop down off his mountain of cash and buy his poor sister a mouse?
We have made like 250 from this YouTube
'Cause
channel,
it's-
Phil.
It's fucking, it's comfy up here. You better have there, son of a bitch.
Atmid says mountains of cash are notoriously treacherous at this time of year.
That's true. Oh my god. My name was changed recently. Okay. So this is legit. Okay. I think this is all actually in order this time.
Mm, if you say so. ZTI says, "Ha! That Space Jam 2 news was a hoax."
Was there Space Jam 2 news? Nobody told me
Well,
about it?
apparently it was a hoax, which is frustrating because me either. Like, it's really frustrating to find out that the best news existed
hadn't
and
heard
also
that?
that. No, I was in a
Like
meeting.
everyone was getting their underpants all in a jam, a space jam
space
about
jam.
it.
Space Jam.
Yeah.
Space Jam. Yeah, great.
I've still, man, I have complicated feelings about Space Jam.
What?
Okay.
What are your? How do
When
you?
I was well,
This is
when,
a safe space, Janine. You can be honest with us.
when I was little, I'm sure I told this story before. At least I've told it to Austin. When I was little, I really, really, really wanted to see Space Jam. And there was some fucking bullshit movie that I had to watch, and that like the trade-off was like, okay, well you go see this boring grown-up movie with us, and then we'll go see Space Jam. And I went and saw the boring grown-up movie. I want to say it was like Crimson Tide or some fucking
That
submarine
is what
movie.
you always. That is how you told the story to
Or-
me before.
It was either that or it was Mission Impossible. There's a really high chance it was Mission
Oh,
Impossible.
Mission Impossible 1
I
is
don't
great.
remember.
So.
I didn't give a shit. Then we never saw Space Jam. And since
What?
then, I've also never seen Space Jam.
Wait, why don't you go see Space Jam? Right now.
His parents lie.
Right now.
And I
we'll
want to
see.
remember that lesson forever.
Jesus.
Wow.
I want to preserve it in my heart.
That is.
I don't think it was
intense.
either of those movies because those movies didn't come out around when Space Jam came out, unless it came out at a different time because you
I don't
were in
know.
Canada.
Dude, it's Canada. We're not like. We're not. We get stuff. We get like cookies and fancy
Remember-
junk
no.
food later than you, but I don't think movies generally come out.
You forget that like it was this past August when my roommates were making a Gangnam Style video.
Well,
This
that's,
August.
That's because there's idiots who don't use the internet regularly enough to not be fucking morons about memes.
Maybe if they were Space
Take
Jam
that,
anymore.
Austin's roommates.
Yeah, who
We're
don't
gonna
even live
make
here
more
anymore.
money in a year than I will in my entire lifetime when they're
That's
done
correct.
It's really
school.
harsh.
That is correct.
Javon in the chat says, "Don't talk shit about Space Jam." I agree.
Man, Space Jam there were some movies that came out that year. I'm gonna list the top movies of every week
Okay.
of 1996.
Great. Yeah.
Forever. For all
Forever top movies. But I'm gonna start at 96 and go forward, and then I'm gonna loop back around. Okay. When time loops, right? When the time loops, obviously. So first 2 weeks, 12 Monkeys. You guys have seen 12 Monkeys?
I watched that one for credit. I miss
See, there you go.
university.
Yeah. From Dusk Till Dawn was in 1996.
I don't know that.
Mr. Holland's Opus,
That's a good one.
Black Sheep, R.I.P. Chris Farley, Broken Arrow, R.I.P. Christian Slater, his career, Rumble in the Bronx, starring Jackie Chan, of course.
Get Out.
It was his like big breakout. So far, all of these movies are hits as far as I'm concerned. Up Close and Personal is the first movie in this list. I don't know what it is. Apparently, it's a Robert Redford romantic drama. So that's probably why. I wasn't really into those in 1996 so much.
Hang
Oh,
on, I just
boy.
want to pause. I just remembered I didn't see 12 Monkeys in university. I saw it in high school in psychology class.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Which
That
is
sounds like the type of
fucked up.
person. Yeah.
That's not. That's
That
terrible.
explains a lot about you.
Oh my god. Anyway, carry on.
I was just checking the chat to make sure. Yeah, see, people like these movies. 1996, year of good movies. The Birdcage won 4 weeks in a row in March of 1996. Then Primal Fear for 3 weeks. Primal Fear, of course, that Richard Gere, Ed Norton's breakout role, in which he played Tyler Durden, basically. Ed Norton played that role for like 4 movies in a row. Spoiler for all Ed Norton movies from 1996 until 2000. He played that was the twist in all those movies. Jean-Claude Van Damme's The Quest. It was his directorial debut.
I've never even heard. What is that? Is that like some sort of medieval thing?
No, it's a karate thing. It's Jean-Claude Van
Oh.
Damme. He goes on a quest.
I was hoping it'd be some
He
sort
goes
of
on
like
a quest
terrible
in that one.
medieval,
Yeah, he goes, it's a quest.
medieval
Yeah.
quest Jean-Claude Van Damme movie because I would watch that tonight.
Um, The Craft.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. This is all right. This is 11-year-old Austin this year. I was like, there's a lot happening in my brain between all. I saw basically all of the movies we've discussed so far when I was that age. So like, The Craft gave me feelings that I didn't understand about women. Also magic. Also magic feelings.
Is that the real reason why you're so into The Mentalist with me now?
Maybe a little bit.
Because of your craft feelings?
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, because I am a witch.
Because Janine's a witch. Janine's like a witch, definitely. Twister for 2 weeks. Mission Impossible for 2 weeks. I think the first Mission Impossible movie is great. The Rock.
So Mission Impossible did come out that year.
Yeah, but like 6 months beforehand, Janine. This is what I'm saying. Like, unless Canada was
Well,
weird, which is feasible.
I mean, remember, it took forever for things to get on to VHS and stuff, and I'm pretty sure we were in a slightly rural area at the time, so they
Okay.
maybe didn't cycle their movies quite frequently enough.
Right. The Cable Guy, which again I saw in theaters, and man, that is a weird movie to see at 11 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Eraser, the Arnold Schwarzenegger film with the gun that can shoot through walls.
What?
Eraser? He has that gun that can shoot through walls. It erases people. I think the gun might
Like
be
it
called
kills
an
them,
eraser.
or like they disappear?
He specializes in erasing high-profile witnesses.
So he kills people,
No, he fakes their death. He erases them.
so they're alive somewhere.
Is this the one with the gun? Yes, it's the one with the gun.
He's not faking their death if they're actually dead. If he shoots them. If he shoots them through a wall and they're dead, they're dead.
Oh,
right?
boy. Yeah, but he's shooting the witnesses through the walls, Janine. He's shooting the bad guys. Anyway.
Witnesses aren't bad guys.
The Nutty Professor, not the original one. The one with Eddie Murphy. Then 3 weeks of Independence Day. Funny story, dude I know who was like my dad's best friend saw Independence Day every showing of its first day in theaters. He just stayed in the theater for like 12 hours or something crazy. He liked that movie a whole bunch. A Time to Kill, which is that a John Grisham one? Yeah, Samuel Jackson. I don't think I'd seen that when that came out. And then it gets there's still some good stuff coming up. Jack. You know, the Robin Williams is a little boy, but also he's so
Oh yeah, classic.
Kevin Costner's
That's a good response to me saying classic for that.
It is. Kevin Costner's Tin Cup romantic comedy. He's an old golf pro or something. Island of Dr. Moreau, which I was just talking to Janine about recently.
Yeah.
Because
Because the girl from The Craft is in it, and you didn't remember that, but she is.
Yeah, see, I did not remember that at all.
She's
But I see
the
her.
cat daughter who gets hung.
Whoa. The Crow, City of Angels. There's the second Crow movie. R.I.P. Brandon Lee. Damon Wayans and Adam Sandler star in Bulletproof, which was the most popular movie of September 8th, 1996. Good hustle, Wayans. Good hustle, Sandler.
What? That gender wasn't invalid.
I mean, yeah, well, no gender is invalid. That's not how we do things. Another Van Damme movie, good year for him, Maximum Risk. I have no idea what this is. I may have just lost connection to everyone. No?
No,
I don't
we're-
remember. We're just sitting here like,
Okay.
what? I don't remember it. What
You
is
don't remember any of these
I
movies? These were
honestly
like...
don't know most of these movies.
Yeah, me neither.
I would have
You had-
only been like 5 though.
Right, this is the differences.
I was
11.
older, but I don't think I ever
First,
really cared about
First
movies.
Wives Club. You know, First Wives Club.
Oh,
Guys,
that classic.
come on. Diane Keaton, Goldie Hawn, Bette Midler. No, divorcees. 11-year-old Austin was into some shit. Ghost in the Darkness. Ghost in the
11-year-old
Darkness.
Austin was into First Wives Club?
You don't understand. Like, that was a period where I went to the movies literally every week. like with my dad or with my mom, and saw whatever the movie of the week was. It was very, and then I wrote reviews on like legal pads afterwards, and we compared reviews. This is how
That's pretty adorable.
Yeah, I got.
Adorable.
This is like a big part of why
Is your rating system based on your favorite cookies?
I was
It's like-
11, Janine, not 6. Fucking
No.
grow up. This is very serious. It was a 5-star system. We talked about a 4-star system, but we didn't think it gave us enough flexibility. All right. Anyway, Ghost in the Darkness is great. It has lions in it. Lions are really cool.
Yeah.
Ghost in the Darkness?
Yeah, it was the 2 names of the lions. In retrospect, I think that movie might have been fucked up.
It was about 2 lions named Ghost and Darkness?
No, it was about Val Kilmer and Michael Douglas going to Africa and hunting these lions that were theoretically killing for pleasure, not for hunting.
Oh, that actually sounds kind of interesting.
I'm curious about the racial politics
that was
of that film.
Yeah, no, that's a terrible thing. But there are animals that have actually done that historically.
Yeah, I really loved
creepy.
this
Ah,
movie.
what? Come on.
Fucking Phil, I'm giving you all the tips I can give you.
No, that guy had legit everything.
The terrorist? I mean, that just happens.
Born Gamer, I don't know what this is about, but I just looked over in the chat and saw Born Gamer saying, "Whatever happened to Final Fantasy VII?" I like the idea of like, whatever
He
happened
was
to
eaten by a man
that
called Lion.
old obscure game that nobody knows about.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
This isn't going well.
It's
This isn't going well.
Oh,
You're fine. You're cold
Wait,
and
listen-
sick, and your
whoa.
son's gonna die. But
right, but wait. If you don't eat, you could have heat and medicine.
yeah, no one's cold right now. No, that's everyone's
I didn't eat
hungry, and
yesterday.
no one's cold.
Oh, you didn't eat yesterday. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
Yeah, and everyone's gonna get sick if you let that go.
Why does it say space over there on the left?
Oh, we're going to space.
I have doubts.
That's when you get your promotion. You become a space border guard, and there's all these aliens, like real ones.
Oh, Born Gamer's asking
Um,
about us playing Final Fantasy VII. I still want to go with the idea that you were just saying, like, nobody talks about that old gem anymore, that diamond in the rough.
The first thing that Keith remembers seeing was Mouse Hunt. I feel like the oldest human.
Born Gamer, Final Fantasy VII, Andrew,
Yeah.
our
And
friend Andrew
Andrew's got
Swan.
his-
He only just got his internet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
he's got
playing
that.
it. He just went through a big move and just got his internet back.
Like emotionally, he moved. You know.
Yeah. Well, obviously that's what I meant.
Right.
And just got his interpersonal network back.
No, that doesn't. Sleepers was the
heart.
next movie. It was a long movie. Good cast in that, if I remember right. Yeah, Bacon, De Niro, Hoffman, Brad Pitt.
Let's do one more
Romeo
day and see if
plus
everyone dies.
Juliet? Romeo plus Juliet. Do you guys remember?
Yeah.
You have to.
Yes,
Okay.
I remember
Yeah.
Romeo plus Juliet.
Even
William,
I
sorry.
know that one.
William Shakespeare's Romeo plus Juliet as the.
Show some
I was in-
fucking
was in,
respect.
like, I want to say grade 5 or something.
This poster is still the best thing. I'm gonna put this in chat.
Someone-
It's so-
A boy I knew in class got a bunch of stickers from Romeo plus Juliet and then put them all over the desk, and he got in a lot of trouble. And I think
It
that
was
was the year my Sailor Moon cards got stolen. It was a very traumatic time.
Clearly.
I swear I'm almost done with this ridiculous bit I'm doing.
I don't believe you.
Mel Gibson's Ransom. Janine, was the movie that you had to go see Ransom? Shitty.
No, I've
Mel
literally
Gibson
never
movie?
seen a Mel Gibson movie in the theater.
Because the next
Unless he
week-
was the voice of a dragon in something. No, wait, that was Sean Connery. Never mind, keep going.
Yeah, don't get those two confused. Space Jam was the next week. Welcome to this jam. I hope you jam. Is that how the lyrics go?
Yeah,
Welcome to
that's
the
exactly
jam.
it. Great
Word
work.
for word.
I hope you jam.
Boobs.
Yeah.
Oh, are there boobs? What? Oh, damn, that's depressing.
Yeah.
Star Trek First Contact was the week after that.
I definitely saw that in theaters.
Yeah, I bet. I
Shut
bet your
up.
father.
Shit,
101 Dalmatians. The live action movies.
Oh,
So-
right.
Glenn Close. Jerry Maguire. Beavis and Butthead Do America. That was your Christmas movie that year, you guys. That movie came out on December 22nd, so like families on Christmas who, that's one of the things they usually go to the movies. They saw Beavis and Butthead Do America. And then December 29th, Michael, one of the two greatest John Travolta movies of all time that have to do with him being a supernatural creature. What's the other one? Phenomenon. I always get those two movies confused because it's like John Travolta in the middle of nowhere, America, and also he has some sort of powers and/or is an angel.
That lady has a knife in her butt.
Mm-hmm.
You should take
On
that
her
from-
butt.
Both.
I'm just saying, the chat loved this topic of conversation. I'll keep going, chat. I'll ruin this whole stream. Don't even think I...
You should play the movies. Remember that? That video
Yeah, I remember
game?
being super disappointed by the
Yeah, me
movie.
too.
Phil,
I
did you
played
ever
it
play
relatively recently
I didn't.
too.
I remember playing a demo for it.
It's one of
Yeah.
those games where I don't know, maybe it was because I played it a lot. I played it like quite late after it had come out, but it made it sound like it was going to be a lot more open-ended and cool than it really was.
Wasn't it what's his name?
Yeah. One of those guys. Molyneux. I think
Molyneux. That's who I was trying to think of.
Wait, have you seen Jurassic Park, Rachel?
I've seen most of it.
Man.
That
It's
seems
a
like a
movie that
movie.
I've
That
seen
seems like not a movie that you see part of it. You just
I
watch
saw
that. You
part
watch.
of it in like my biology class in high school. I don't know why.
Wait, what? Hold on.
It was
Well,
like
it's
a
science.
We went to a really good high school, you guys.
Yeah.
Hometown high school, real good.
yeah, it's a good school. No, it was a free day. It had nothing to do with actual class.
What?
And
That makes it worse. You said
No,
that
that's
like
a thing. That's a thing.
That's
I
not a
remember
thing.
when I was doing practice
That's not
teaching,
fair.
we showed that Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion movie. Was that Eddie Murphy?
I think so.
Yeah.
We showed that Haunted Mansion movie in French class, like a grade 8 French class.
Like in French? Was it in French?
No, it was in English.
So wait, you talk. You talked to me a lot about your French classes as a kid. You were in French immersion, which meant that when you were in there, you
This
couldn't
was a
speak.
core French class, though. This was not French.
Okay. Okay.
Core
Phew.
French. You can't even teach that class in French. They don't have any fucking clue what you're saying.
Practiman says I watched 7 in high school during a psychology class. That's
That's
fucked.
worse than
Yeah,
12.
that's pretty weird.
I mean, I watched 7 in high school as well, but not in school. Like I watched it on my own time when I was
I
like,
didn't-
I'm gonna watch badass movies.
I didn't. Here's a thing you should know about my life. I didn't watch 7 until college, but the week 7 came out and my mom and my stepdad saw it. My mom explained to me the worst murder in that movie. Like, with graphic detail.
Why? Why would she do that?
Lust, by the way, is the worst murder in that movie. Because, I don't know. Because welcome to my fucking life.
Great.
Anyway, I have real good ideas. I have real good
Next
sex
week on the
etiquette.
stream, we're getting Austin's mom on with us.
No, we're not.
We're-
Nope.
she already agreed. It's
Oh, I bet she did. Oh. Anyway, the reason I asked about Jurassic Park is none of my students have seen Jurassic Park, and so when I talk about Jeff Goldblum, they have no idea who he is. It's tough. It's tough out there.
what the fuck? Oh, he's a Kletchian. God damn it. This isn't. My heart's not in it today.
No.
Keith
Apparently.
says that he watched Daredevil on the way to a field trip on the bus's DVD system. It was terrible. Oh man, so bad. I hope you watched the director's cut, which stars Coolio.
Stars, cool.
As
It
far as
actually
I'm
changes
concerned,
the star.
Well, like, here's the thing. That movie's real bad, and
Yeah.
part of the reason it's really bad is that it has a huge plot hole. Like, the big plot hole, which is Daredevil learns who Kingpin is. And in the director's cut, the reason he does that is because half the movie is him investigating this court case where Coolio has been falsely accused for a thing that Kingpin did. And that whole plot line is cut, so all of Coolio's role is just gone from the actual released version of that movie.
Yeah.
Also, it makes it worse because it's like every other scene is is Daredevil kissing Elektra, and it's not. They're not. It doesn't work. They have no chemistry. I know they were boning for real at the time.
Every other
That's
scene.
why they have no chemistry.
But like
That's you know.
yeah, they're that's probably true.
I think
No, they
that's
were
a
like
thing. I think that's a thing in
yeah, totally
actoring,
actoring. I'm sorry.
actration.
No, yeah, it's actration. That's correct. ACT, but then there's a U. It's actuation. It's very complicated.
Oberstan.
I watched The People Under the Stairs once on the way to a field trip on a bus when I was like in 6th grade or something, and that movie fucked me up. Have you
I don't
seen?
even know what that is.
Even really?
I had a friend in
Yeah.
like grade 1 who was terrified of that movie, and it was like the thing she was scared of.
I was gonna say,
And
was
she
it
just
me?
brought it up constantly.
Oh, that movie. Oof. It was a Wes Craven film, Phil. And like everywhere I see it written up online, it's like, oh, it's a comedy horror film. And I just do not
Isn't
remember.
it based on a book or something?
I thought so, but
I was going to say Lovecraft. I don't think it's Lovecraft. It's
that's not Lovecraft.
way more contemporary. I think I was
Yeah.
confused with the rats in the walls. That's why.
Okay.
What is The People Under the Stairs? I still don't know what that is.
So there's like, first of all, there's this really weird racial dynamic here. There's the opening. Ving Rhames is like the dad of this young black kid, and he is being evicted, and so he's like sends his son to the house. I don't remember what to do. Like maybe he wants to like break in and steal money from them or something. But the young kid, this young black kid, ends up getting stuck in this like their house with their landlords, and their landlords are this like 1950s style Norman Rockwell like super waspy family, except also they keep their bad children under the stairs, and they have a very gross relationship with their daughter, like super abusive. So I was like in 6th grade, 5th grade when we watched that on the bus. It was bad.
Comedy.
Just sounds great, uplifting.
Man. Yeah.
Robin
But it's like the
Williams
whole-
stars as no, I don't know.
Yeah, no, there's not. There might be like a secret hilarious reading of that movie that I haven't thought
There's a
about.
blooper reel at the end. I don't know.
There's cannibalism is in that movie. There's yeah, it's a really good. I mean, in the end, it ends up being a happy ending if I remember right. They get money. Like all.
Maybe
the
it's
poor
a
people
comedy
get
in the
money.
Shakespearean sense. Does someone get
Yeah.
married?
Yeah, it ends with a wedding. I mean, I think the black
Oh.
kid and like the girl who's being abused end up being not like a thing, but like they have a bond. They have a really deep friendship. So it's like a wedding.
Great.
It reminds me of this stream.
Abuse and laughter is that? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's correct, John Nugent. The dad is in a gimp suit with a shotgun. Right. In the library.
Get the fuck out of here.
Blazing Raven says he watched Signs in 7th grade in his reading class so
No.
they could do film analysis because advanced reading is weird.
Film analysis of signs?
Yeah. No, I mean, he said 7th grade? 7th grade. Maybe I don't like that movie very much, but like maybe the fact that it has like a very I'm not trying to say it's a dumb movie, but I don't like that movie very
I mean,
much.
I think maybe there's something to it in regards to, especially in
It's like a
grade
teaching
7.
tool. Yeah.
All your students are trying to be super literal. Like they have a really hard time wrapping their head around
Right.
interpretation and not
Oh.
just straight recital of
Yeah.
facts.
This guy.
This guy. Ezek. Sorry, Allie, I hate signs. Like, I really have I do not like signs at all.
That guy looks like Georgie's dad.
Yeah, you should let him. Wait. Yeah, you should definitely let him in. just cuz.
That's a bad reason.
Oh, he's from Oberstan, though, not Cobristan.
Oh, close enough.
I actually think he's legit.
I'm not gonna lie, the more I watch this game, the more I really want to be playing that other game that had apparently been bandied about as a possibility for tonight.
Wait, which one?
There's an old time favorite of mine, Real Lives.
Oh, we're gonna do that at some point.
That's an old favorite of mine.
We decided to go with something goofier tonight, but
I used to sneakily install it on school computers and then play it.
Janine's a rebel. Oh, I thought you just like walked around and installed it on computers.
Installing unauthorized educational software on educational computers. Yeah.
just the most boring fucking rebel.
Dr. Everyone says, one of the history teachers in our high school would fast forward during even implied sex scenes and would explain that the characters were just playing checkers and it was a really boring part.
Great.
Really
There was an actual full-on, very graphic sex scene in a French movie that we watched in French class in grade 8. And the teacher was away. It was just like a substitute teacher was showing it to us. And the teacher had left no notes about the movie. It was just, show them this movie. So the substitute was like sitting in the back of the room, not paying attention. And then she had to like sprint across to the front of the room.
Oh boy.
Movie. Good times.
That was your teacher should have gotten in trouble for that. I feel like.
I don't think anyone got in trouble because no one, I don't know.
Because it's Canada, it's
I
lawless.
was gonna say, because we didn't say anything, but that's not true because we went to our next class and we're immediately like, we saw naked people in the movie in the last class.
Great.
The teacher was like, uh-huh.
Fucking racked.
Corman Drex, this is the guy.
It is. What are you gonna do?
Read quickly.
Look at his face.
He's a shino.
Keith says, when I was a kid, my dad made me watch a Goosebumps VHS about a vampire town, and it literally ruined me for horror for the rest of my life, to this day even. Oh, funny.
It was too scary? Or like it was too good?
No, I think oh, right. Do you think he means it was the best thing I've ever seen, so no other horror film can compete?
I hope so.
It seems like that's probably what he means. I got this weird thing.
I remember there was an episode of the Goosebumps show with the evil sponge under the sink, and that one really scared me.
I don't think I watched too much. I remember watching the first episodes of the Goosebumps
I
show.
read all of the Goosebumps books.
Yeah, right. I remember, me too. And then,
I remember being excited for the show, but not really getting into it.
I remember going to buy a Darth Vader mask on the day that the first episode of the Goosebumps
What? How do you...
TV show was on. Because I wanted to fucking finish watching...
What was the first episode of the Goosebumps TV show for you? Was it the one about the girl with the mask?
Yes.
And is that why you went to get a Darth Vader mask? Because you want to put the mask on and become Darth Vader?
It's so much more complicated than that. It involves a radio... I know. I really wish that's all it was. It involves a radio... sponsorship deal and a hip hop clothing store. My youth is very complicated. I had a free mask to get from the store, and I decided I want a Darth Vader mask. So my dad showed up early before the Goosebumps TV show was done, and I never watched another episode.
Thomas Guys says, you guys would have freaked watching Tales from the Crypt or The Hitchhiker. I've never seen The Hitchhiker, but I totally watched Tales from the Crypt growing up.
Tales from the Crypt fucked me up when, the first night I ever did, the first time I didn't fall asleep, I couldn't fall asleep, was when I was visiting my grandmother's house, and I watched an episode of Tales of the Crypt with a hitchhiker in it. I don't know, have you guys seen that episode of Tales from the Crypt, Phil? Have you seen? Someone runs
I don't
over
remember anything about
hitchhiker.
Tales from the Crypt other than that I watched it.
And I couldn't fall asleep, and I kept thinking he was coming for me, and I kept thinking I saw him in the house, and the house was haunted. Austin now, of course, thinks that Austin must have just what an adorable little boy. But, man, I just thinking about it already is getting
Oh, God.
I'm all,
Oh. Hey, bud. Hi, how's it going? I'm not. No, I'm not a spy. Nothing. How do I hide this under? Okay. Ooh.
Type.
Mhm.
Someone in the chat's talking about Return of the Living Dead, which is the best movie. As far as weird horror movies go, it's about a bunch of punk rockers who go to visit their friend who works in a mortuary.
Great.
And they're like the most absurd 1980s punk rockers in the world. It has my favorite quote about punk rock, which is delivered by a character named Spooky, which great. And he says he's like complaining because all of the other kids are like in his crew are frauds basically, and also there's a naked lady dancing up on him in a cemetery while he delivers this line. He's like, "What you think? This is a fucking costume? This is a way of life." And like that's how I live my life from now on. Like that's what like when I put on my tweed jacket to like go down to the campus, I'm like, you know what? Like this is it. This is a way of life.
Austin, I can't even follow what's happening with you anymore.
You guys should watch Return of the Living Dead. It's really good.
Hmm.
It's just too much for me.
Was
Oh,
it
this is-
Suicide? Okay. Thanks, Thomas. The character's name was Suicide, which is the best.
Ugh, this person's a lot of trouble.
JKP in the chat says, "Wait, was Austin a punk rock kid? I certainly had a wallet chain in high school."
Oh boy,
Yeah, it was the worst.
I mean, didn't everyone though?
I didn't.
Well, you were doing it right.
I was close, but I didn't.
Literally every boy I knew for a like 4-year period had a wallet chain, and every
Oh,
girl had
balls.
butterfly clips.
Oh God.
I don't think this is.
Blazing Raven says something that I think might mean that his school is a drug den. He says, "So, how many horticultural classes do most schools have?"
Like actual horticulture classes, or like ones where you watch Little Shop of Horrors.
I don't think this guy's thing is legit, but I'm not sure how to ask him about it.
All right, let's see.
I'm not gonna ask
What's-
him. I'm just gonna detain. I'm just gonna
Nope.
deny.
But they're not gonna. That's not.
I mean, they don't care if you get the answer right. And you did. There you go.
But I could have got money if I detained him. But oh well.
Right. Right.
Keep them safe today. Oh God. Oh God.
Blazing Raven
Good
School has-
one, bad
what is
one.
This?
Oh.
I don't remember this at all.
Okay.
You don't?
No. What do you do with the bad one?
I was supposed to give it to the guy who says he's from the Ministry of Information,
Yeah.
Okay.
but he's
are you
actually
supposed to do?
lying, supposedly.
I'm certain you've done this and forgotten it. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
probably.
It's a pretty standard thing.
Standard procedure.
CTI says, "Okay, you want to talk drug dens? My house
What's
is a basement.
happening now?
My house has
going
a
on?
basement and it has no fewer than 32 electrical outlets. I can only assume it was used as a grow house. Wow, what else needs that much electricity?"
I think it was a grow house. They wouldn't have bothered putting in outlets.
Immediately after that, JKP says, "We need a basement with 32 outlets." Phil,
Yeah. Yep.
something you talk to us about? Is there a new venture? Talk to me more about this YouTube money that you got
Quote
rolling in.
unquote YouTube money.
He's going to be growing profits. That's all you need to know. Margins and profits will be growing.
Wait, is that like a specific breed of the plant? Margins and profits.
Margins and
What's that?
profits. It's the hot new shit. We just got it in.
Margins and profits. We got that margins and profits. WMD.
Wait, what? Oh, this dude.
Samantha Allen's in the chat, and she says, It could be. It could also be a sex dungeon. That's true.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna pretend like I can understand everything that Janessa wants. Sometimes I've just got to go with it.
Yeah, I feel you.
Wait, are we talking about sex dungeons? My sister is on the. What are you guys?
Haha, gotcha.
God.
Welcome to our new show, Gotcha. It's where we get Phil. Thanks for joining us this week.
Brought to you by Doritos.
Like if you said, "Hey, we live in San Francisco, got to make the dough somehow," you could start selling to all the new Google employees that are going to move into your neighborhood.
Christ.
Once their office opens up in the Mission.
Wait, is that a thing that's happening?
Oh yeah, you didn't hear about that?
Oh,
Google's opening a new
God.
office in the Mission.
Damn it.
There was this huge fuss in the news here because Google's opening or expanding a thing they have somewhere, and they're going to be converting an old shitty warehouse, and everyone's complaining that it's going to mean a shortage of office space, which makes no fucking sense.
No.
They're not. They're converting a warehouse. There's no offices in warehouses. They're making their own. The news.
Starts. That's where it starts, Janine. You'll see.
Google.
You'll see where you are in a year. Your whole
The problem is, like, we already can't afford to live here because of Google employees who live here and bus out.
Right.
So, like, them opening up a space here just means, like, it will be even harder. Ugh.
True.
I don't like any of this. This is the worst news. You've ruined my night. I still love you.
Dr. Derp says team gentrification. Hashtag team gentrification.
We should switch over to our other game.
We should.
I'm gonna finish up this day.
Okay, and see if we make it.
God, look at this.
Nope,
This is
I don't think you're gonna. His weight was
invalid
off.
weight. Oh fuck! I keep forgetting the weight thing is there. Always forget that. Welp. I let him through, and that's what we get.
Whoa! Holy shit! You did a bad job, Phil. So wait, when did we go to space? Okay.
Yeah, we're in space. Alright, I'm gonna sleep. Quit. Okay. I'm gonna stop the thing. We'll be right back. We're going to jump into another game. We're just gonna take a really quick break. In the meantime, my name is Phil Kohler. I'm at twitter.com/pkohler. If you're watching this on Twitch, go to youtube.com/kefkatarin. That's where you can catch all of our archived videos. We're finally making money over there. So please, if you haven't visited, consider doing so. Help us make more money. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go to twitch.tv/kefkatarin. We don't make any money there, but you can watch us live. Where are you guys at on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter at Austin_Walker, on Twitch here at Phil's channel, and also at the Calcutech. I'll probably be streaming some more Strider maybe this weekend if I find some time, and at ClockworkWorlds.com.
And I'm Janine Hawkins. I'm at Bleating Heart on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube. And right now you can go on YouTube and watch me playing 15 hours of Sailor Moon games.
Is that where we're
And
at? Too?
counting.
15 hours?
Playlist is 15 hours long right now, and we're not even out of 1994.
Can't wait to get to 1996. I'll do my. These are the movies that came out in 1996 bit again.
These are the animes that came out in 1996.
Yeah, that might be good.
Rachel, where are you at on the internet?
I'm Rachel Kohler, and my Twitter handle is at Rachel Kohler. I don't do much else on the internet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Just wait till you move to those Twin Cities. They'll make you get on the internet.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
A lot of peer pressure.
What does that
for
mean?
the
I don't.
internet.
Where did you hear? I don't understand. All right, we'll be back in like just a couple of minutes with something really dumb. So look forward to that.